I see it all over town. I'm a jogger, so I run all over town. I love seeing the episodes being filmed, and parts of some films have been made in my neighborhood, and it's really fun to kind of watch and be a part of it. And my 4-year-old daughter just loves it. I'll come home and we'll have a street blocked off because obviously they're filming, and I'll kind of turn my lights off and slide by and go in there, and my daughter's always out there watching the action going on. So it's exciting, and it makes it fun.
I found the film commission to be really helpful, especially Carrie McIntyre. That's how I got to meet her, because she wanted to help me out, and then it ended up that she produced it.
We work with all types of productions. It really doesn't matter the size, and we encourage them to communicate with us, because some productions may think, well, we're just a small production. We really don't need to go to the film commission. We really don't need to bug them. We're there to work with all of them. We're also there to let them know what else is going on in the community.
Well, see, that's the wonderful thing. Wilmington has, first of all, the one thing that you really need in a film production, if there's any outside shooting at all, is a good climate. Wilmington has wonderful climate, and moreover, Wilmington has a varied architecture. Wilmington has a very good ability to look like, depending on what part you go to, pretty much any kind of North American locale, albeit in the spring or summer, that you would want it to look like.
But Wilmington's got, I mean, with the beaches and the woods, I mean, there's places like Orton Plantation, and there's we were just scouting down there a few weeks ago. Such a variety of looks to the geography of the area. I walked through one part, and there's a bamboo forest at Orton. And I was like, there's bamboo in North Carolina? Sure enough, there's a huge bamboo forest out there. And you drive 2 miles, and there's a big oak forest. And then 2 miles that way, there's a big pine forest. And it's just visually, it's got a good palette.
You can go downtown, and you can shoot on one street and make it look like a big city, and then you can turn the corner and make it look like the country. And then you've got the riverfront, you've got the beach, and then you've got this area, the downtown area where homes are, that's beautiful, and it can be anywhere.
We have the crew, we've got the cast, we've got the supporting systems to make films.
Wilmington is got a very well-established film community, and I've worked on more than a few shows where I've heard above line people that come from out of town, like the cinematographers or directors, and I've heard these guys all go, this is like some of the best crew I've ever worked with. So there's it's a smaller community. It's not like you're in a large city with a lot of people that don't know each other. Most crews on films that come here they know every movie. I can't tell you how many times I've constantly worked with, the same people over and over again. So we all get along already. So it's a very fluid, very smooth process whenever, you come here to Wilmington, because the crews are just really, the chemistry is really already there.
There's another thing too, and that is that the South still has a lot of the hospitality and graciousness that has been lost in so many other places. I don't know anything about Canada. I mean, I've been in Canada. I went to school in Canada, but I have no idea what it's like now. But I mean, the crews here are terrific. They're as good as anywhere in the world. They can compete, man for man, woman for woman, anywhere in the world.
It's almost like taking vacation while you're making your movie. It's a small city now, but it's still like a big town, and so you don't have the big city hassles that you might have trying to make your film in a larger city. You have the beach you can go to, and on your days off, it's like taking a vacation. You've got all this stuff that's easy on your stress levels.
At Wilmington, you get a different type of film. You get a unique film, and you can shoot anything that you want here, and it's going to be completely different from what you would get anywhere else in the world.
In Wilmington, North Carolina, the main film festivals are Cucalores and Cine en York, and most proudly CFIFN, sometimes in October Film Festival.
And we have a film festival every year, and we have a screenplay competition every year. And We're also been running up to Asheville lately and showing films up in the mountains of North Carolina because they enjoy good films up there too.
Cucalora's Film Festival is one of the great places to see lots of films that have been shot not only in Wilmington but all over the country, and the independent film communities nationally are becoming stronger and stronger with the festivals that are going on now.
But if you're fortunate enough and smart enough to attend film festivals, that's where you're going to see real art. Because indeed, these are filmmakers who have a voice, who have a passion, who have something to say. So I encourage people who are, you know, lovers of movies to go to independent film festivals, tune into the Sundance Channel, look at the various projects that are being made all across the world.
Local businesses, 9 times out of 10, enjoy having you around. I mean, I've gotten more things done for nothing just because people said, "Oh, you're making a movie? Yeah, what can we do to help?" I've got locations for nothing. People have handed me the keys to their business and said, "Lock up when you leave," because they just like to be a part of filmmaking.
You have the locations. You have one of the most talented crew bases anywhere. And then on top of that, you have Screen Jump Studio, who's very independent friendly. They've helped us out quite a bit in the recent years.
Same thing with the studio. I mean, they have made space available before for productions for next to nothing. It depends upon availability. Certainly if there's a big production waiting to come in here, they're not going to kick them out because they need to pay the bills. But if space is available and a production needs to do something and it's really not going to be any cost to the facility, or whatever minor costs there are can be covered by the production, then they're certainly willing to help out and to work out.
We have, it's a 32-acre plot. We have 9 sound stages. They range from about 7,500 square feet to the largest, our 2 largest are 100 by 200, so 20,000 square feet each. We have a number of shops and warehouses. We have several tenants on the lot that are suppliers and supporters in the industry. We have pretty good lighting and grip department now. When I first came here, we had a lot, but a lot of it was left over from the earlier days. We've been little by little changing those out, buying newer equipment, and so now our lighting and grip inventory is very strong.
But, you know, Wilmington is just an amazing place for passionate, creative people who want to make movies.
Come. It's the best place. No, I love it. I can't say enough, and I can't, every time I'm in Los Angeles, I'm pitching it.
North Carolina is the place to be for filmmaking. Go and see.